Hello everyone, it is Dr. Pong with my very first No Man's Sky video. I have a question for everyone. Do you have enough green slimy balls in your life? I know I sure don't. I am always running out. Well, you don't need to worry because I don't have a life and I spend too much time on Facebook. And in the No Man's Sky community group, it really is the group ever, ha ha ha, a fellow by the name of Sean, who I assume goes by the name Rocket Clown in the game, discovered this planet that has these wonderful huge green balls filled with runaway mold. Lots and lots and lots of nanites. So this is a perfect place to build a base, and I'm a designer by trade, so I like building bases. So I'm going to build a nice base that is designed to collect mold. Ain't that great? Ain't that great? This is going to be fun. Alright, buckle up, and here we go. I had to wait for a sentinel to buzz off before I could burn away this rock. Now, normally what most people do when they try to build a base around their computer is they will use basic parts. That's because you can slip them in underneath easily enough and connect from there. But I like using the big glass parts. So, what I am going to do is first make sure I have enough glass, which I don't. So I'm going to quickly make a whole big slew of glass. There we go. Alright, and I know I'm going to need ion batteries. Gotta make sure I have everything I need for this project. I'm probably missing something. Alright, here we go. So, I like to use the glass ones, especially when they're gray like this. So, I want the computer to be right in the middle of the cube, but that of course is not going to happen because it gets red. But, first, always use the build camera, because it makes things so much easier. First you get things lined up, and then you drop it there. Now, with basic parts, you can connect on the other side, but the prefabs won't allow you to do that. But there is a trick called adjacency glitching, which means that anytime a part is lit up green, you can swap the parts to either side in its place if you're quick enough with the buttons. That's green too, so I could either do the cube or the glass room. I want the glass room. So the trick is to hit the arrow key almost at the same, well, you hit the arrow key first, and immediately after you hit the place key, and that's how you do it. It's a trick, but you just kind of sneak it in. So I'm gonna try that. Not there. Always takes a couple tries for me. And now this cube can go away, and now we have a computer right smack in the middle where I want it. So, wonderful, wonderful. Now I can place the rest of these blocks. Alright. Now, I don't want to build out much further. Just want to use these parts here. Alright, now, because I like to have the glass prefabs merge almost directly into the basic parts, so I use the large prefab pieces. I'm going to put one on either side, then put up a wall piece. Doesn't matter, you can use any wall. Okay, and then I get rid of this, and I get rid of this. Now this one This one is going to be where the landing pad is, and I want to lower him. And I'll show you why in a minute. So lower that, put one more in, and then there we go. And remove. And I'll leave that behind. You go away. So now, on to build my chute to catch these things as they come sliding down. And I forgot to change the color the way I like. That's okay, because I'm going to be deleting the other part. So, there, and I want to go all the way out so that it will catch them all. And I'm going to leave that there for right now. Now I'm going to speed up while I build the rest of this. So hang on just a second. Actually, I built it too far, but that's my fault. Now that I have this, this is not a designer base. This is just a giant chute to catch these balls as they get knocked loose when I shoot at them. And as such, I need to also build walls to catch them, to navigate them in. There we go. That's that side. Alright. Make this look a little better. Okay. And then delete these two pieces. Alright. Now, I don't want to have this lip. I want the balls catching on that. So now I extend the floor panel out beyond the enclosure. And the reason why is because the sentinels do not take kindly to people shooting their mold balls. So you can hide inside and shoot them all you want. Okay, and there we go. Now I can get rid of this. Then I have my flush connection. And then oop, get down here, little fella. Now I'm inside where it's safe from the elements, and I can melt these balls down. Now there's a trick where if you keep your mining beam hot, you get more yield. Well, this one tops out at 112, so that's when I know I want to start let it cool down a little bit. But if I can keep it between 110 and 112, I can get a nice fat yield out of all those things. And how much did I get? I got 3,000 runaway mold just off those 6 balls. And the beauty of it is that if you reload, they come right back. And that's what I'm going to do. If I can finally land. Alright. And now I am going to reload. As you can see, they are restored. Alright. So now I can finish out the rest of that base. At least this side. Okay. This one's gonna be a little fancier. Had to make more glass. Alright. Well, before I do that, let's put in our landing pad. There we go. Come on. I always like to face away from the base. Now, the reason I lowered that is because I like the whole seamless thing with the basic and the prefab and the landing pad. So, why do I always do that? See, sentinels, they love protecting those balls. Alright, now I can get rid of this. Okay, now I can put the now I can put that piece of prefab, large prefab back. Grab the one. Oh, no. I don't want to attach it to that. I want that one. Yeah. So now I go ahead. Oop. I need to get better at this, I promise. Any door will do. And then delete, delete. Get the color right. Okay. So, let me quickly make some more glass. Can never have enough glass.
Product constructed.
Okay. Now when we go back, put these in, put a quick guardrail in before I put those last two pieces in. Okay, go back over. And now I have this seamless from there to there. But it's not seamless here to here, so we'll get to that in just a second. I need to take a break and take my dog for a walk, so I'll be right back with you folks. And we're back. So, what I want to do now is, because we have this lip here, is we need... Oh, stop. Who are you waving at? Get away from me. Is we need to do some more glacency glitching. Not that bad word, no. So, again, anything on either side of a door can get placed. which is most anything here except the flat pieces. So anyway, so again, it is a move to the right while quickly pressing the trigger button, the place button. So like that, and then you're only halfway, so you need to do it twice, and then delete the one in the middle. And then I'm going to speed up while I do the rest of the area around the landing pad. Okay, so now that that's done, we are close to being finished with this base. One thing we're missing is power, and I already know where the power is because I've scoped out the place, but it's far away, way far away. Way over, see that right there? Way over there. That's where we gotta get. That's where the power is. So let's go check that out. And I love zero grav base with my exocraft. Oops. My freighter's not here. Alright, now get my exocraft. Where are you at? Come here. There you are. There you are. Alright. So sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to, but I'm sorry. So here is a electromagnetic hotspot. You can't tell, but I already know it's there, so I'm going to go ahead and scan it again. So, problem is, I'm here, and my base is way over there. How far away is that? 505 units. Now the problem is that bases don't let you build much past 300. So how do you get around this? Well, there's a trick to extending the range of a base. Quick way out. Oops. Supposed to hit the brakes. So, what happens is, let's see, which way is that? Tag it so I know how to find it. I'd be walking in the right way. So I'll start up by here. Pick a piece of building, and I like to keep it in a straight line and just keep going, and at some point you'll hit the edge of your buildable area, and that wall will disappear. where? This hotspot's fairly close. Ah, there we go. That's where you ran out. So you backtrack. Now you're back in the range of your base. You use wood. It works. If you get your build camera, you can get a little more range. But just plop that here. And then another one as far as you can get. Then, when you get all the way down here, your base is still extended. And you can keep going further and further. And since that's where the hotspot is, put that there. And now we can build around our hotspot. Alright. And since there's absolutely nothing fancy about building a hotspot, well, I want to do something first. Show you how to get the ideal placement with the to start to work to build on your hotspot. Use your words, Doctor. Okay. Now I don't want to get too close to the hotspot because if I get much closer, it will delete that tag. So the trick is to get directly above it, as such. And I try to fit the contour of the mountain here, as such. Now, that hotspot is centered on that plank. And now I can build from there. Oh, see how it disappeared? Now it disappeared. So I'm gonna get down, come down here. And since there's absolutely nothing fancy about building on a hotspot, I'm gonna fast forward through that too. See you on the other side. Okay, now that that's all done, all that's left is to finish up this building here and put it to use. So first, let's finish off on the outside. The glass cubes. One great thing about the glass cubes is that they don't use any power. All the other prefab units use 5 units each. Like here, these glass pieces, you can see they use 5 units each, but the glass cubes don't, which also makes them really handy for building solar panel arrays, because there is a build unit in this game with 20,000 pieces. That's all your bases. You only have 20,000 and every last wire counts. But if you put your solar panels and batteries inside a glass cube, they are all directly connected to each other. So you don't have to run wires. So one glass cube saves you, what, four pieces of wire? So in the end, you end up with more. dropped that connection, so now I have an extra connection, so that's not bad. That's a bad move, so don't do that. Anyway, so I need a piece of that. All right, and a couple stairs. Finish out this inside. Okay, there and there. Alright, and then this base is going to need a portal. That's for sure. And now it's time. The key point of this base is to have some refiners. 1. Here. 2. Use the build camera. Always use the build camera. It makes things so much easier until you get stuck on the wrong side of the wall. 3. And 4. Now, you can place 5 of these things on each base. You can place 3 of the smaller ones. But it is easier to split it up this way into 4 ways. So, come down here. Let's rename this thing. Well, I already renamed it, sorry, to Dr. Pong's Dank Nuggets, and let's upload it. So, now let's put it to use. Let's knock these guys down. Mining beam. And again, the hotter the beam, the more materials you get. And on this gun, it's max out is 112. So try to keep it right around 110, 112. Just don't let it dip too far into the yellow. And also burning down faster to keep the sentinels off your butt. See? Easy peasy. And how many did I get? I got... Oops. Wrong inventory. Yep. I got 3,070. That's a lot, and for just a few minutes. So I'm going to stick this over the starship for easy splitting. Alright. And let's refine them. Oops. $178 each. So what? That's enough to buy a. That's enough to buy a couple of S-class mods. Or one S-class mod. Like, you can just rinse and repeat. You don't have to refine each time. I'm just refining these just to show. But you can melt them down, reload, melt them down, reload, melt them down, reload, and then refine, and then you can just load up. So I'm gonna go ahead and flash forward until these are all done. See you on the other side. And now they're all done. So let's go collect our goodies. Oh, we got a little extra left over. That's just fine. Grab you. Sorry, I'm not faster at this, everyone. My apologies. So, melt them down, and then go reload. So let's just do one more reload, and you'll see that everything is done. Get in, get out, and reload. We're reloaded. So let's run into the back quickly and seamless, and there they are, ready for another round. Well, folks, that is it. Thank you very much for joining me on my very first YouTube video for No Man's Sky. It's been an adventure, and it's a learning curve, and it'll get better from here. If you're interested in building a base here, I'll throw up the coordinates. It's in the Euclid Galaxy. You can come build a base or just use my own. Either way, it's up to you. So, that is it, everyone. Thank you so much. Been a pleasure, and you have a wonderful day. Take care.